Hey everybody, I'm Robert the Zombie Bargain Hunter, and today it is what's sold on eBay for the week of November 1st through the 7th. So, I've talked about the last couple of weeks how I just have not been listing. I was in Vegas, and then 2 weeks after that, I just, with the cough and the cold, I just haven't had the motivation to come over here and list at all. So, for like 3 weeks, I have not listed really anything. I just started listing a couple of days ago. But yeah, my sales have dropped. Sales have not been great at all this last week. Well, I'll show you the numbers right now. But usually around Halloween, since I do plush and toys and collectibles and Funko, usually right after Halloween, my sales aren't that great anyhow. But let's get into the numbers, and I'll show you how bad it is. All right. For November 1st through November 7th, my sales were $1,154.53, which is almost half of what I did the prior week. The prior week wasn't the greatest, but yeah, this one, half of what I usually like to make. I usually like to make 2,000 a week, so I'm about half of that. So this week I am going to get on the ball. I am going to start listing, and hopefully I can get my numbers back up to at least 3,800, maybe 3,900. Maybe if I push myself 4,000 a week or so. Net sales are $772.04, which is terrible. Quantity sold. I only sold 54 items. 54 is like a bad weekend for me. So, not the best sales this week. But hey, gotta keep going, right? Alright. Oh, wrong button. Alright, there we are. First one I want to share with you. Then, of course, we'll hit the plush at the end. We'll hit the collectibles first. First one I wanted to share with you is this Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. I know it doesn't sell for much, but these have been clearanced out at GameStop for like 50-60 cents. I've seen them as low as like 50 cents. So if you go into GameStop and you see some on super duper clearance, might as well pick them up. You'll make a few dollars. I mean, you're not gonna be a millionaire, but you'll make a few dollars. He sold for $11.89, so not a ton of money, but hey, if you can find them for, if they have them in the back, you can pull out a bunch of them. Might as well. And they sold like super fast. They weren't selling for me. Then I think something came out about the Elder Scrolls, so then they all of a sudden just started selling. I sold what, six within the last couple weeks, so that is nice. Another one that is on clearance at GameStop right now, if you can find it. I paid, I believe, $3 for these, but these are going for $32.29. This is the Thunderjaw Horizon Zero Dawn. That game is coming out soon, so if you can find this guy, you can make a few bucks flipping it if you can find it on clearance at GameStop. Last Funko Pop I wanted to show you. This one was a clearance at Walmart. Paid a couple dollars for these guys, and they're selling for $19.54. He is one ugly son of a gun, isn't he? Never watched Stranger Things, so I don't know what this is, but looks pretty ugly. Alright, what is the next one? Next one is the New York Knicks beach towel. The Knicks are actually playing pretty good, so their beach towel actually sells. Not like the years past where they are terrible, but usually their stuff still sells. But yeah, I got this at a big haul that I showed you, I think it was about a month ago now. So it was included in one of my big hauls, and it sold for $18.69. Character, sports towels, all that do sell, so keep your eye out for that. Alien vs. Predator t-shirt. I got this way back, Loot Crate, when they were doing super sales. They had a Loot Vault website. I don't know if they reopened it or not, but they had a Loot Vault website where you'd get items for like 98 cents and stuff like that. The last one finally sold. I had about 20 of these guys. Last one finally sold for $15.29. Beyblade. Beyblade is doing great. I sold out of these. I found a few more, and I relisted it. So I've sold about, I think about 13, 14 of these already. So these sell good even loose. So if you can find these loose or in the little packages, pick them up if you can get them for a good price. They are selling for $18.69. A lot of them sold for $21 before I even discounted it. So keep your eye out for Beyblade stuff. I don't know what this guy Needoroid. I have never heard of this guy, but I know Overwatch is pretty popular. It's kind of dying down now, but it was pretty popular. This is kind of, I believe, like a Lego set, or I don't know what to call this thing. Whatever this guy is. He had a little bit of damage on the corner right there. You can see right there. But yeah, Overwatch is doing okay right now. If you can pick it up for inexpensively, pick it up. This guy sold for $19.54. A costume sold. Go figure. After Halloween, I haven't sold any costumes before Halloween. For some reason, they dropped off eBay. I have to relist them next year, but all my masks and all my costumes dropped off eBay. This one sells right after Halloween. Go figure. Just crazy. Now, this is a Star Wars Lando Calrissian adult XL Halloween costume. Yeah, it's just like a blue stretchy material and blue stretchy pants. Nothing special about the costume, but it's just crazy to me that it just sits there and then all of a sudden sells after Halloween. Alright, this is a Ghostbusters Flaming Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. This came from my GameStop buyout that I got all the shirts. I believe they were 90% off, and I bought a ton of them. This is a small size, so it's taking a little bit longer to sell than the XLs and the 2XLs, and of course the 3XLs. But finally sold one. This one sold for $16.99, and I still have 5 left. Alright, Wizarding World Collection, Dementor. This one has been in my shop for, I believe, 2-3 years. And no bites on it, and all of a sudden all 4 sold. This one sold for $21.24. The Wizarding World figurine collection doesn't sell very well. If you can pick them up for like $1 or $2, pick them up. But not more than that, unless they're the weird characters like this, or there's a dragon. There's a couple of like different creatures in there, but the regular guys like Ron Weasley and the humans, I wouldn't touch them at all. But yeah, this one they sold for $21.24. All right, we are on to the plush. This is an Easter Bunny Rabbit, Beverly Hills company. An okay company. This is Gitsy. I don't know what Gitsy is. There you go. It says Beverly Hills Teddy Bear and Gitsy. I don't remember what Gitsy was. Was it an exclusive or something? I'm not positive. This one sold for $16.99, and that's why I tell you never take down your Easter or Valentine's items. Alright, the next one. This is a Super Mario Koopa Trooper. Every single time I get one of these, they sell almost immediately. Keep your eye out for almost all Super Mario Brothers toys, whether it's the Koopas or the one-up marshmallows, one-up mushrooms, or the main characters. They all do very well, especially if you get them at the bins like I do for a few pennies. This one sold for $21.24. I think I just picked up another one, so I probably have to relist him. Alright, vintage Care Bears. These were actually fabric, and people would cut them out and then sew them up into like little pillows. So these are basically handmade. They sold for $19.54. I'm pretty shocked they sold pretty fast. Didn't think they would sell very well, but they did. It only took me like 3 months to sell them, and they sold, like I said, for $19.54. Little Pokey, I got a message for this guy that his child, I believe, lost it or it's dirty. I forget what the thing was. It was the main thing was just please ship it out as soon as possible. I need it fast. He sold for $15.29. He's just a Kohls Care. Kohls Care does pretty well, and they usually sell pretty fast. They don't sell for a ton of money, though, because most Kohls Care plush are sold at $5 to begin with. So they will discount them all the way down to like $1.50, where I've purchased them in the past. But yeah, so Kohls Care will sell, but they won't sell for a ton of money. At least most of them won't. Peppa Pig, Rebecca Rabbit. This one was actually pretty funny. I put this guy, well, I listed him at $12, and I listed him as a sheep. I didn't know there was a such thing as a Rebecca Rabbit, and this person rudely contacted me and said, this isn't the sheep. This is a rabbit. I'll give you $10 for it because your listing is wrong. So I kindly replied to him and said, sorry, I didn't know this was the wrong character. He sells for more, so I'm sorry. I'm going to reject your offer, and I'm going to list him up for $18.99. Thank you for your offer. So I listed him at $18.99, and he wound up selling for $16.14. So it was just a funny interaction of just some rude person telling me that I had the wrong character up there, and hey, finally sold. Took about 2 weeks after the rude person contacted me to sell. Super happy about that. Cloud Guy Trolls World Tour. Got this at Kohls. Yeah, it was a Kohls clearance. It even still had the $5 sticker. So I actually got a negative for one of these. I have 7 of them. I actually got a negative for one of these. They said that I left there was a $5 Kohls sticker on it, and how dare I charge over $5 for a $5 toy. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I have a negative. I don't know if I'm going to call and get it removed or not, but yeah, so this guy got me a negative. I just didn't want to open they were all nice and sealed in bags, so I didn't want to open them up and take off the sticker. I usually take off the stickers when they're when you can just pull them off, but opening the bag, I don't usually do that, but I guess I have to from now on. Alright, Garfield. Garfield has been selling great for me lately. I barely have any more Odies, and Garfield's left. I think I'm under like 25 of these guys, and I had hundreds and hundreds of Garfield. And what I do is I only list like 10 or 20 at a time, because they are so similar. They're like size is like this much, and then this much, and this. So I'd have like 5 of the exact same like body type. Like this one, this body type has so many of the same Garfield, but it's only like an inch or even like 3/4 of an inch off. So I would only list like 20 or 30 of them at a time, but I'm getting low finally. This guy sold for $21.24, and they are selling pretty well. Serta Trump Home Counting Sheep. I don't know if this has to do with Donald Trump or I don't know, Trump Industries. I have no idea. It just says Trump Home. It has a nice glitter or gold. It's a different sheep than the normal Serta sheep. There's all different numbers on the Serta sheep. But yeah, this is number 9, and it sold for $16.99. The Serta sheep actually do pretty well. I had a bunch of them in the past, and they sold pretty well. So keep your eye out for Serta sheep. Angry Birds Plush Red. This is the red cardinal with the Santa hat. So the Santa hat does raise the price on these guys. Usually the red bird does not pull in that much. I'll usually put it up for like $14.99 because they take forever to sell. The different colors do great, like yellow and blue and white. Those do very well, but the red one usually stays around for a while. Thank goodness this has the Santa hat, which makes it different, and it will sell for $16.99. Squishmallow brown white Bulldog. I'm almost out of these guys. I think I just sold one on Mercari, so I am down to one left. Got a bunch of these guys at the beginning, and I believe they were purchased at Target for $15, and they are selling very well. This guy's selling for $44.19. Another one I got, this one I got at Walgreens. I paid $6.99 for. I just ripped off one of the little tags, so that's how I know. I remember it's $6.99. This is Tally the Vampire Cat. 2 sold of this guy. I do have a few of them just to hold on to for next year, just in case the price just flies up in the air like it tends to do with these Squishmallows. But I mean, selling them at $23.79 when you're only paying $7 is pretty good to me. Alright, next one. This is a Thai Beanie Boo Cherry, the Valentine Unicorn. Someone needed this out of the country bad. I believe they paid $30. It cost me $10.49 to ship, so made a little bit under $20 for this little sparkly thing. I know it's exclusive, but I don't remember where the exclusive is for. Was it for Justice or not positive? I guess I should have put it in there. It might have sold faster. Alright, Hank the Hippo. Hank the Hippo just flew off the shelves. Maybe I should have listed him higher. I don't have any more available. I know it says 4 available here, but 2 sold on Posh and 2 sold on Mercari, so I have to actually, if Resellkit hasn't already, I have to actually go in there manually and end this listing. But yeah, Hank the Hippo just flew off the shelves. I don't remember where I got him. I think it was Target, but I'm not positive. But anyways, he sold for a great amount. It sold for $53.54, and a lot of them sold at the price I put them at $62.99. The ones that sold at Posh sold for full price of, I believe it was like $55, and the people paid the shipping, so I don't have to worry about that. So, but yeah, Hank the Hippo was a great find. So if you can find any Hanks out there, pick them up for sure. This is a Snowman blue and white Christmas holiday. This is a guy was pretty big, but he was pretty light, so I was able to fold him up and smush his head into his belly, and it only cost, I think it was, it wound up being like 14 to 15 ounces, so it was under the 16 ounce priority rate. But anyways, he sold for $29.74. So make sure your Christmas stuff is up. Mary Meyer long hair. I thought this was mohair. The way it feels, it really was. It really felt like it. Unfortunately, it wasn't, or would have gone for a lot more money. But yeah, it felt like the realistic, like mohair. This guy's been up on eBay for a good, I think, like 3 years. So I didn't mind taking the best offer of $17 for him. Just to get rid of him. He had a little bit of damage on his nose right there, like a little scrape. But yeah, he sold for $17. Last but not least, this is a unicorn pillow pet Pee-wee. These guys are really ugly in my estimation. I mean, their fur is not very nice, and but hey, they sell, so I'm happy to get rid of them. But yeah, the pillow pet Pee-wees are the fur. They should really work on the fur. It's really like nasty. It looks matted even when it's brand new. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And don't fiddle fart around. Get all your listings up. I have a lot to list. I've been fiddle farting around too long, and I got to get my listings back up. Hopefully I can get them up to 4,000, but at least 3,800, because I know I'm like at 36 right now. Something really bad. But anyways, take care, guys. Bye.